I feel like we've developed a partnership with the Nebraska Community Foundation.
When a community looks toward the future, it's that kind of a partnership that strengthens the community.
We have gained so much training that now the Nebraska Community Foundation is not a foreign word in the Shickley community.
The Community Foundation has been a very important vested partner in Valley County.
They allow us the resources of a much larger foundation.
I think one of the greatest things they do for us is provide us with credibility.
They're helping us try to be more impactful in our grant making.
We can see what it does in our community.
The vision that they have and the vision that they help us to have.
I don't think we could be at the level we're at without them being there to support us, guiding us, encouraging us all along the way.
The Nebraska Community Foundation really believes in partnerships. We partner with community leaders to help them build their place. The only people that can build a place and sustain it are the people that live, work, and sleep there. The Nebraska Community Foundation's there to help. So we figure out what's the best role for us to help community leaders help themselves.
The Community Foundation, in my opinion, has been instrumental in helping communities lift themselves up rather than saving them. And I think also more importantly is instill the belief in us that if we wanted to change the future, it lies in our hands, not some outside external force. If we wanted to take responsibility for our own future and be self-determinant, the Community Foundation helped us get there.
One of the things we've really tried to change through NCF is that the wisdom is in the room. So we've tried to help empower and partner community leaders to have that kind of confidence and to have those skills so they can really manifest that wisdom in the room for the benefit of their people.
They give us confidence because then it becomes not what a group of 7 or 8 people on the fund board want, but how can we invite the community to see this as our way of creating a legacy for the future of our community, similar to the brick and mortar legacy that has been left by the founders of the community. We want to leave a similar one. It will look different, but it will help accomplish the same thing, and that will be a legacy of funding.
The beauty of building endowments is this creates a perpetual stream of income that allows us to have a community center. It allows us to have a swimming pool. It allows us to have terrific programming in our places for things like leadership development, mentoring programs, enhanced curriculum in the K-12 educational system, those sorts of things that really are the difference between whether I choose to live here or not.
We try to give grants to any organization that'll improve the quality of life in town.
The main purpose when we really started working with youth was to try to increase youth retention. I mean, one of the bad things about rural areas is probably our greatest asset we export, and that's our youth. And we're just trying to get them to have a desire to come back. And so several years ago we started a youth foundation focused on philanthropy so they could understand the concept of philanthropy and the benefits of philanthropy, but also on the community.
When I looked at my dream when I was 9 years old, I wanted to come to Lincoln and live. And now I look at that and my involvement in the McCook Community Foundation. I've been able to kind of change my dream to come back to McCook when I'm a physical therapist. That's kind of how my life has changed in the last 4 years of what I wanted to do and what I want to do now.
When I was a senior in high school, I was a recipient of the Imperial Community Foundation Fund's scholarship. Then when I returned to Imperial in 2010, the opportunity presented itself to be a member of the advisory board and committee of the fund, and I accepted.
What excites me most about the fund is the impact that it has had on the younger population. That's what really excites me, because it's so easy to see nowadays that people think only about themselves. But I don't feel that's happening here. I think we have a much broader view. We have generosity in our soul, I guess, and I just see that the kids are doing that as well, and that to me is unbelievable.
We think the transfer of wealth in Nebraska over the next 50 years is some $600 billion. These are staggering sums. I think NCF brings both perspective and expertise to the plan giving conversation.
Plan giving is very important,